Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the CWE, brought to you by the Chaos Brothers. As always, my name is Mania, the insect of insanity and strength, and with me, as always, is my brother in chaos, insanity, and general just hellish behavior beyond all belief, the hockey nutcase that would honestly talk your goddamn ear into a goddamn bloody coma, Ray Kanashiro. Bro, say hello.
Yes, hello everyone. We are back once again. As you heard, I am Ray Kanashiro, or Orchestral Goalie, depending on which channel that you want to find me on. And you mentioned me being able to talk about hockey, everyone's ear off. I am going to just say this, and I'm going to end here. I fucking hate the Yeti Cup Company so much right now. Hockey fans will know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Fuck you. Fuck you with a rusty pipe.
We will talk about that in after the video, bro. But for right now, we are actually going to be predicting one of the four granddaddies of WWE. That's right. It's this Saturday, February 1st. We will be on the road to WrestleMania, and that starts on the at the Royal Rumble. 30 men and women enter one match, 29 eliminations, one winner, guaranteed main event at WrestleMania for any championship they choose. Could be the World Heavyweight Championship, could be the Undisputed WWE Championship, or from 2020, it even could be the NXT Women's Championship. And I have a list of superstars here, and I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna be one of the best Rumbles in recent history. I will openly say that. Now, let's start the predictions off with something that we haven't been seeing a lot of in recent times. A WWE Tag Team Championship match. But it's not just any championship match. It's a 2 out of 3 falls match where the champions, DIY, Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano, face off against the former champions, the ones they actually took the titles off of, the Motor City Machine Gun. Now, Motor City Machine Guns, if those who watch this and watch wrestling knows, are a legendary tag team. They've been literally all around the world. They've held TNA championships, New Japan Pro Wrestling Championship, ROH Championship. The list goes on and on. And now they have WWE Tag Team Championship and they won it back. However, I personally do not see DIY losing these titles. Don't get me wrong, I would like to see both teams have titles, but I personally think that DIY is going to remain the tag team champions. Mind you, with maybe some help from a certain tag team that are, shall we say, pretty deadly. So, underhanded tactics, obviously, but I will put my chips on DIY. Bro, what about you?
Yeah, I know we can only go for a little case. And like, I got started watching wrestling in what? Very lightly when I sent you the one image in like, what, 2018 or something? 2019 maybe?
I was going to say, it had to have been in 2018 because we were talking about wrestling themes around that time.
And I remember sharing you a picture of Baron Corbin on Raw. But like,
yes.
So like, I'm very much like a newbie, a baby in the wrestling community. But even I have heard and knew about a tag team called the Motor City Machine Guns. Now, I didn't really know a whole lot about them or any of their resume, but I heard about them like, was this a former WWE tag team from back in the day, or like what's going on? So when they joined WWE recently, I'm like, oh, they were just outside of the company and just that good. Okay. And I think they should get the tag titles back, or at least a tag title back at some point. I don't think it's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be an indie. I think DIY is going to hold on and win or retain the tag team titles. Not necessarily the cleanest way.
Yeah, because as of right now, they are a heel group. So it wouldn't make sense that they don't win cleanly. Now, we're going to have the Women's Royal Rumble match. Now, for those of you who have watched before, you should know how this works. But for those who are just joining in on this madness, here's how we're going to do this. There are going to be multiple entrants, multiple points we can obtain through these matches. First guess is first entrant. That can be either number 1 or number 2. Now, for me, for the Women's Rumble, my guess is going to be, let's go with Bayley for number 1, and or Liv Morgan. Either Bayley or Liv Morgan being number 1 or number 2. What about you, bro?
Yeah, I agree. I think Bayley is going to be one of the first 2 contestants out there. Just with everything, it feels like that's gonna be a thing. And I think at some point, I don't think this person's gonna be the first or second, but I think at some point it's gonna be her versus Io in that ring.
Yeah, because there was some tension, I believe last Raw, I still need to watch it myself, but when Io saw Bayley for the first time in a while, there was tension. Okay, so one or two, you said Bayley. Who would be your other choice?
I think I'll go with Lyra Valkyria for that.
Ah, the newly crowned Women's Intercontinental Champion.
Yes, and I actually have something involving her for later on for one of the other predictions. And I think that might have been the first time that Io and Bayley saw each other or interacted face to face since their women's championship match at WrestleMania. So I don't remember them really interacting.
Wait. Didn't they team up at Survivor Series for War Games?
I don't remember them doing that, but there is an easy way to check that out. Oh no, they were together there.
That's what I was gonna say. Like,
okay, yeah.
I'm
thinking as aggressive, I guess.
I was having a brain fight there. I'm like, wait a minute, didn't we, discuss it for War Games? And I'm like, oh wait, yeah, no shit, dumbass.
But I guess I was thinking like as combatants. This would be the first time.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah.
Because even then there was talk about how they would be able to coexist because of it.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. The next point we can actually receive is a surprise entrant. Now, for those who don't know, this could be either a returning superstar, a debuting superstar, or it could be someone from outside the company. Let's just say from TNA. I'm gonna let you go first on this one, bro.
The thing with this is that I have people in my head, but I cannot pick just one because I think all of them has a possibility of happening, and ones that I would like to see. So I actually technically have 3.
All right, let's hear them. But after we hear the 3, let's hear which one you're going to choose.
I think there might be a possibility that Becky Lynch comes back.
Okay.
And returns at the Rumble. Someone else in a return and goes after the person that attacked her, Jade Cargill.
Okay.
And then you mentioned someone debuting from outside the company.
Okay. I think I know
Someone
who you're going to be saying.
Who knows your and my home city very well.
As soon as
One
you...
that loves to torture our rivals. Someone that has 3 initials at the end of her name. Dr. Britt Baker. DMD.
I knew for a damn fact you were going to say Britt because Pittsburgh. But who are you choosing?
I'm going to go with the one that I think is the most likely to happen. And that's Jade.
Okay. Makes sense.
Just because from a lot of the times from what because I did do a little bit. I don't know how Britt's contract is with AEW right now, if that's up or whether she still has time, or like if there's a non-compete clause in there, because that could also mess things up.
Well, I'm gonna say this right now. Tony Khan is a petty motherfucker. For those of you who don't know, Ray Phoenix's contract is up, but he's keeping him hostage for a year for injury time or whatever.
Also could just straight up be a non-compete clause in their contract as well.
It's legit. I'm just saying, like, it's actually legit.
Technically, he'd also throw in a non-compete clause in the contracts as well, that you're not allowed to go and wrestle in a company like WWE for, say, 6 months or something. So, like, we don't know the details of the contract or anything, so we don't know if any of that's in there, but...
I was gonna say, like, reporters that have knowledge on the inside actually do, but we unfortunately do not.
And I don't think they can...
For us.
I don't think they can even say details of the contract because of NDAs at that point, too.
I never said that part. I'm just saying, like, I've heard rumors. Anyways,
that's right.
For my surprise entrant, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I don't think Britt's gonna... I'd like to see Britt, but I don't think she's here yet because of AEW situation. It seems like they don't have an idea for Becky to come back and what her storyline would be. I think it would be really nice for her versus Valkyria to happen. Hence why I mentioned Valkyria coming up first. I think the most likely one is Jade, so that's why I'm going with her.
So, for those of you who are wondering, why did B mention TNA? Well, one of the former TNA Knockouts champion is actually going to be in Indianapolis at the Rumble. Now, that doesn't mean she's actually going to be in the Rumble, but she is going to be in the building. And that name is Jordan Grace. However, there is one person that got done with NXT and is planning on moving up. Ladies and gentlemen, Roxanne Perez. Wait, I'm sorry, was it Perez that got finished with fucking NXT? I mean, it doesn't really matter. I'm still choosing her to be, the goddamn
surprise
entrance. Another one that could possibly happen is, let's say, like you said, Jade Cargill. Or it could be a legend like Trish Stratus. I am personally going to go with Roxanne Perez because there's going to be a lot of NXT call-ups. Next up is the Iron Woman, the person we think is going to be lasting the longest in the match. For me, I personally think it's going to be either Bayley or, and you know what I'll say, fucking Bianca Belair. I'm personally going to say Bayley. No, I'm sorry, not Bayley. I'm going to go with Bianca. Because I know for a damn fact fucking they got to do something with her. What about you, bro?
I was thinking I would go with like the easy choice in Nia Jax. Like I said, I know it's the easy choice, but it makes a lot of sense for it to be her. But actually, I'm not going to do that.
Thank God.
I'm gonna go with a pit bull. I'll go with Ivy Nile to be the Iron Woman.
Interesting choice. Next up, most eliminations. Who are you choosing to have the most eliminations in this match?
Here's where I think Bianca gets in on things. I think she's gonna go and do a ton of eliminations. But I think there's gonna be someone else that's right with her on that. And honestly, WWE might end up having them tie each other for eliminations. Someone who has been announced for the Royal Rumble, but is also returning. The Queen.
You're about to say my goddamn pick, you motherfucker.
The Queen. Charlotte Flair.
Yeah, that's exactly who I was gonna choose.
I think it's very possible that they both tie, but I'm gonna go with Bianca.
Okay, well, that's good because, like I just said, that's going to be my pick. Because, again, Charlotte's got to have something if she's not going to get the fucking win. Okie dokie. Next up, who we want to win the Rumble.
Wumble! Wumble, wumble, wumble!
Oh god, I'm not even fucked up and I'm already fucking on my words.
We ready for the Royal Rumble?
Eat shit! Okay, fuck, okay, who would I want to win the Rumble? Honestly, I'm trying to think of storylines, and you know what? I'm gonna say Io Sky is going to win, and I would like her to win and go on to face Tiffany Stratton, because I honestly think that would be a hell of a fucking match. Personally speaking. Okay, now who do you want to win, bro?
Who would I want to? Because, like, I'm trying to think about the people and the ones that are announced and the ones that are not.
Yeah. It makes your brain think, like, okay, fucking, who all hasn't been announced, who all will be coming in.
Because, like, I'm also trying to look at all the rosters as well while I'm doing this. I don't think an NXT call-up is gonna get it, personally.
Well, to be fair, remember, Charlotte, I mean, don't get me wrong, Charlotte won the Rumble the one year, and she did, get challenger Rhea for the NXT title, so it is all possible that an NXT superstar could win. It's not likely, but it is still possible.
I just don't think it's gonna happen. Someone I'd like to see win that hasn't been announced? Mi Chin. I do think that she could have a pretty good run as a world champion.
She should have had a world championship run already.
So I'm actually gonna go. I'd like to see Mi Chin get the victory.
Okay, now who will win the Rumble?
I mean, I think a lot of people might consider this an off-the-wall answer or off-the-board answer. But not only would I like to see, but I think this would be a very good story thing as well. Candice LeRae to win the Royal Rumble, needing to eliminate Nia Jax to do it.
You know what?
Then going on to challenge Tiffany Stratton.
You know, I genuinely actually would can actually see that. Also, I'm actually going to be changing my surprise entrant.
Think of someone else?
Yes, the new NXT Women's Champion, Gilia. I've never actually heard anything of her, but apparently she's really well known around the world. So I think she's actually might make a surprise entrant. Now, who will win the Rumble? I actually need to look at this myself. Just fucking holy fuck. There's just so many. Let's see here. Fucking. And
While you're
yes, I am
doing
scrolling.
while you're thinking
I
of
was
your thing, I'm gonna go through some of her Gilead's accomplishments here. Ranked number 11 out of 30 for pro wrestlers under 30 in 2023. Was
okay.
a international ribbon tag team champion. Was an Ice Ribbon year-end awards winner for rookie. Was the NJPW's strong women's champion. Bunch of other high rankings, top 20 out of 150, top 5 out of 50, and number 2 out of 250, all for PWI. Was Women's Wrestling Grand Prize champion in Tokyo Sports. Was in the Women's Professional Wrestling Grand Prix. Artisan of Stardom champion, Goddess of Stardom champion, Wonder of Stardom champion, World of Stardom champion, Cinderella tournament. This is out of World Wonder Ring Stardom. 5-star GP, 5-star GP awards, and now has the NXT Women's Championship and the Women's Iron Survivor Challenge under her belts within the WWE brand. And I even left off some things on there as well. So she is very much a decorated superstar into WWE.
Yeah, like I said, I knew she was decorated. I just didn't look up anything about her. God fucking... You know what? I'm gonna go with Piper Niven. I know that's fucking out of left field, but... You know, she's been after the women's championship, so is Chelsea Green. But Chelsea has the United States title. I think Niven could be like, yeah, well, you have the IC title. I'm going to go after the fucking WWE title. So we'll both have a title, but I'll be superior because I've got the main one. I think that would be an interesting concept in the long run. Cause I feel like eventually they're going to split up. I just don't know when it is.
They're going to need to.
Okay, next match we have for the undisputed WWE Championship. In a ladder match, we have Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens. Both the Winged Eagle replica, because they couldn't actually bring out the real Winged Eagle title because of the WWF logo on it. But both the Network WWE Undisputed Championship and the WWE Winged Eagle Replica Championship are held up high above the ring. First person to get it wins. Who are you choosing for your winner?
Cody. I just don't think he drops the title yet. He's going to soon, I think. I just don't think he drops the title here.
So I was actually talking with this with one of my coworkers, and we figured there's actually a few possibilities that could happen this Saturday. One possibility: Cody beats Kevin, goes on, faces Randy for the title at Mania. Randy wins. Option 2: Kevin wins, fucking faces Cody at Elimination Chamber for the title, retains, faces Orton at Mania, drops it to him. Or, now this one I'm going to go with. Actually, there's this one, which I actually came up earlier. Kevin loses the title. Well, loses the match to Cody. And then this is gonna, well, this isn't gonna spoil it, but it was a possibility, enters the Rumble at number 30, like what happened in 2018, I believe, when it was 2018, when Roman did the same thing. He lost the match to Lesnar, and he entered the Rumble, not at number 30, I don't believe, but he did enter the Rumble to try to get the title match back. Didn't work out. But this one, Kevin wins, goes on to face Cody and Mania, and gains it. But I'm actually going to go with this scenario. Cody and Kevin, they're fighting each other. Kevin is in the ring, knocked out. Cody wants to do something on the outside. But he gets interrupted. By who? The same person who Haluva kicked him on Raw last Monday. Quote unquote, by accident. Sami Zayn helps KO win the undisputed WWE Championship from Cody, so that way he can face Owens at Mania. So that way they would have been able to say, we've main evented 2 WrestleManias together. Now, mind you, I did hear, well, I didn't hear, but I did see, one of the people that I watch literally mention that was a possibility. That's why I decided, you know what? I'm running with it. So that is going to be my pick for who wins. Okay, let me just... And then finally we have the Royal Rumble for the men's. I'm going to let you start off, bro. Now, if you would like me to name off everyone who's been announced for the Rumble, I can, if you would like it.
I have the W up, so I can just look here. I'm just going to say them both just because I think I want to see this as a start. Chad Gable.
Okay.
And Logan Paul.
Interesting.
I want to see those two started off because, well, 2 heels going at it, and I just want to see what they can do because Chad is definitely much more of a technical wrestler.
Where Logan Paul is a high flyer.
He's much more of a high flyer kind of type. And I want to see if like story-wise, they make Logan forget that he's in the Royal Rumble and tries to go for a top rope move, and that's what gets him eliminated.
I hope so. Like, don't get me wrong, it's funny when R-Truth does it because he's a comedic wrestler. His whole thing is to make people entertain and laugh. He's actually fucking listened to the audience, like on X, or Twitter as people still call it. Someone actually gave him an idea for a match end, and an idea for a skit, and he actually did it. He actually listens to his fans. But honestly, I would like to see Logan do that because I absolutely despise the motherfucker to no end.
I hate the stuff he's done, but boy can he hang and do some amazing shit in that ring.
I hate to admit it, but you've got a point there, bro. You absolutely do. However, for me, I'm going to take it another level. I'm going to go with The Miz and either Karrion Kross or Uncle Howdy. Actually, you know what? No, Karrion Kross, because I believe he is going to be, Bo Dallas is going to be coming back as Uncle Howdy. I just don't know when. But I think Karrion Kross and The Miz are going to start. Karrion Kross is the reason why The Miz moved to SmackDown, where the Wyatt Six are. So he'll want some retribution. Now, for the surprise entrance, God fucking, there are so many people I could fucking pick from. Let's see here. Just to name off a few. 1. Joe Hendry, the new TNA World Champion. I heard he actually wants to challenge John Cena to a match for the title. I don't know if Cena will take him up on that offer or not, but it actually would be an interesting thing to see Cena in another company fighting for another title. I think that would be quite interesting. Another one could be one of the Hardys. As much as he ruined his fucking reputation over the years, I can see Jeff Hardy being the one that makes the return. He is a controversial pick, personally. A third pick could in fact be I've heard some rumors that the old man Hogan might make an appearance. I highly doubt it, but you never know. But the one that I want to go with, let's see here. What makes the most fucking sense in this scenario? You know what? There's someone else. Well, we mentioned AEW and the whole contract situation. You want to know whose contract just ended? A certain House of Black leader.
It'd be interesting to see him back.
A former NXT champion. A man who tag teamed with your boy during their debut on the main roster. Ladies and gentlemen, the man, his name is Aleister Black. And he will make you fade to black. And it would also make sense as to why he would be coming back, because Zelina Vega got moved to SmackDown by herself. It would only make the most sense if she was with her husband. Now, who are you choosing as a surprise entrant, bro?
Well, you mentioned the whole being with her husband, and we haven't seen, at least from what I've noticed, we haven't really seen the Street Profits in a very long time.
That is true.
So I could easily see Montez coming back, but I already had someone in mind, and I'm quite frankly not switching off of him.
Okay.
Because I think someone that's going to be in the Rumble that hasn't been announced yet is Carmelo Hayes.
No. He's been announced.
Yeah?
Yeah, I actually have him on the list of people that have been announced.
WWE hasn't updated their thing to show him then.
Yeah, fucking... They don't like updating that site.
So, like, that's all I was going by. So if he is already announced, then great. That kind of just boosts my thing up. Because there's a little someone that he used to feud with all the time that's still down in NXT. Someone that Booker loves. And
think I know
when
what you're
he
talking about.
arrives, everyone is gonna whoop that Trick.
Trick Williams. Good
Trick
choice.
Williams makes a debut with some of the main boys, and who knows, maybe this starts a main event, or not main event, but main roster feud and battle with Carmelo Hayes. Because why do you come back when it is my time, my place?
That is a good choice. Okay, now the Iron Man. Which one are you choosing? Okay, as I'm going to list off the list of people that have been confirmed. LA Knight, John Cena, CM Punk, Jey Uso, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre, Rey Mysterio, Sami Zayn, Shinsuke Nakamura, Logan Paul, Penta, Chad Gable, Braun Breaker, and Carmelo Hayes.
Yeah, like, it kind of hit the same. Like, we've kind of had the people already. Somewhat. Like, not many were left off from my list. I think it was just, like, LA Knight and Carmelo
Hayes. Yeah.
Everyone else is on there,
Well,
it looks like.
I was gonna say, fucking WWE actually doesn't always, list off every single person. They always leave off like one or two.
Fair. Yeah. It doesn't change who I think is. And I think it would do really good for him in his career, especially considering that he's trying to go for the main gold at this point. And that would be the main event. Jey Uso.
Honestly,
Yeet.
good fucking point. That is a great fucking pick. However, I personally do not think that he is actually going to be the one who is going to be the Iron Man. I personally think it's going to be Sami Zayn. Because
I can see those two fighting for it.
Because the reason of it is this. When Braun Strowman, first debuted on Raw as a single star, he was a fucking monster. He destroyed everyone in sight. Sami decided no one's going to stop them. You know what? Fuck it. Let me fight him. Kurt Angle was like, no, I'm not going to put you in danger of that. So Sami decided, how about this? If I can last, I think it was either 10 or 5 minutes, I can't remember the exact time. If I can last that time in a match with Strowman, then I win. Kurt's like, fuck it. Alright. And he survived and won, pissing off Strowman. He's an underdog. Now, who will get the most eliminations? This is what I think Jey Uso is actually... Wait, no. I'm sorry. This is where Braun Breaker is going to be coming into play.
You bastard.
You can still pick the same fucker. God damn.
I know.
We've done this for how many fucking years, asshole?
I know, but still.
Also, you stole my picks too, dillweed. Fucking fuck you. Look at me go. But your turn.
Yeah, I'm going Braun for most eliminations.
Okay, next up, who you want to win?
I actually want Sami Zayn to win. Because I think you could go with either champion. For me, that'd be Cody Rhodes. Or Gunther. for him.
Yeah.
So it's not a
'Cause-
clear-cut option of who he's picking, and they have the person hasn't like announced who they're going to go after. The only time that I know of that actually happening, and we knew, was with Cody and Roman. So
Okay, I'm trying to think. I need to go back because I can't. At this current time, I can't think of anyone who else has done that besides Cody. Let's see here. Who I want to win. You know what? I would like to see 4 people win the match, but I'm only choosing one. I can see CM Punk, Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre, or Jey Uso winning the Rumble. I would love to see Jey Uso win the Rumble and main event WrestleMania. More than likely, he'd actually go after Gunther's title, but I could actually see him going after Cody/Kevin Owens' title.
I mean, he already announced that he'd be going after Gunther.
Yeah.
I know you haven't seen it yet. I was watching the clips, and he basically saying, hey, yeah, Gunther won, he was the better man. I know I can beat him. I'm going to win the Royal Rumble, and then I'm going to challenge Gunther and beat him at WrestleMania. So, like, he's already made his announcement on
He set his course. Okay, now, who will win the Rumble? This is also someone I wanted to win too. CM Punk. Because I can see later on down the line him going after the WWE title. Or if Gunther drops the World Heavyweight to someone else, he can go after that. I personally would like and think he will win the Rumble. What about you?
For me, I think it's going to be Drew McIntyre. I mean, it's probably not the most popular pick, but I think Drew's going to be the one that gets done. He's going to go after... I think he's going to go after Cody for the whole protect the World Heavyweight Championship from Roman Reigns. So, I'm going to go with Drew McIntyre.
Okay, I just want to double check real quick. Royal Rumble winners. Because... No, not Wikipedia, you jackass. Okay. No, I don't want the women. Okay. Cody won 2. Okay. Okay, Drew won the 2020. Seth won the 2019. Okay. Okay, so both Drew and Seth have won one Rumble in their careers, but Punk never did. Okay, that's what I thought. I just had to make sure. Yeah, that's the main reason why I chose Punk to win, is because Drew and Rollins already have a win over him for the Rumble. And technically they have main evented WrestleMania, but Punk never did. If you
Something else
about
just occurred to my head too. I'm not changing my pick off of this. I still think it's going to be Drew.
Obviously
but something
not.
else just popped into my head. Punk still has a favor in his back pocket.
That I really do not believe that the favor that he wanted was fucking Paul Heyman's Netflix password. I don't fucking believe that for a goddamn second. There has to be something involving the Rumble.
Or something involving WrestleMania.
Roman, it's
of
exactly.
some kind. He still has that favor in his back pocket. I wonder if he pulls that favor out now.
Yeah, but that begs the question. Is his favor to betray Roman? Or... Oh, wait. I just remembered a surprise entrance that's been, possibly announced, because on Raw, there was a promo that Paul did that mentioned his former client, the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar. He kept having subtle hints at Lesnar. So I think that's another surprise entrant that could happen. I'm not changing my pick of Aleister Black, don't get me wrong. But I just remembered Lesnar. Because we were talking about Punk and the favor he wanted from Heyman. And I'm like, oh fuck, I forgot about Lesnar. Shit. But
I just don't really want to see Lesnar back.
I don't mind him being back. I mean, okay, bro, to be fair here, Cena's having an entire year dedicated to his last run in WWE. Do you really give a shit if Lesnar comes back?
I guess with Triple H it might be different. I just don't want to see him instantly come in and, he's back in the World Heavyweight title picture again. If you bring him back for maybe one of the matches on Cena's retirement tour, I think that could be cool.
I can actually see that.
But I just don't want to see him in the world title matches again.
I don't either. I personally don't. But fucking my coworker, he wants Cena to beat Ric Flair's record because Cena actually won all the titles in WWE. Meanwhile, Flair hasn't. He's only won 2 WWE titles. And I keep saying, no, I want that fucking record to go to Orton. He's
could
been in the WWE. Then, well,
like John Cena could break it, and then Orton goes and breaks it after him.
Unfortunately, Randy needs 3 more world titles, if I'm not mistaken, in order to break 17. Let me just double check that real quick. Randy Orton World Title. Oh, I'm sorry. He would need 4 more world titles in order to become a 18-time world champion. Okay. No, wait, what the okay, so he won it in 2013, when it was known as the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, when it had 2 titles. That was his 12th reign. His WWE Championship reign in 2007, that was his 2nd.
Randy Orton is tied with Triple H, it looks like, at 14.
Yeah.
And Ric Flair is tied with John Cena for 16.
Yeah. His last title run was in 2020 when he took it from Drew McIntyre. That was his 14th reign. His first title reign was in 2004 when he held the World Heavyweight Championship from someone that is a controversial individual in the wrestling industry known as Chris Benoit. Fucking, he was a great wrestler, but what he did was unforgivable, personally.
I think Heyman said it best the one time. Great in the ring. Respect him all you want outside of the ring. Not outside. Respect him all you want inside the ring. Outside of the ring, piece of shit, burn in hell.
Yeah.
Granted, not exactly Heyman's words, but...
Well, Kurt Angle even said, you know, they want me to forget the matches with Benoit, and he even admitted, I can't do that. As much as they want me to do, I literally can't, because those were some of my best matches ever with that man. I can't just erase that from history like they wanted. I just can't. He was a great wrestler. But outside, what he did was inexcusable. It was absolutely disgusting. But that was the Royal Rumble prediction. Like I said, I think this is going to be one hell of a... I personally think this is going to be one hell of a Rumble. You've got so many S-tier ranking, you know, WWE superstars. Cena's one of them. Punk, Uso, Roman, Rollins, McIntyre. Braun and fucking Sammy are two others. Fucking, you got an amazing lineup here that I guarantee you Vince would be creaming his pants right now if he was still in WWE. But no, he's trying to start his own company now. Yeah, fucking can't wait for that thing. If he rivals with AEW, I'm fine with that. Fucking keep him away from WWE. Fucking. But anyways, I personally think the match of the night is either going to be, I'm sorry to say, but fucking the WWE Championship or the Men's Rumble. Nothing against the women's. It's just we only know a third of theirs. Meanwhile, we know half of the men's. And there have been so many different people that have speculated to be in the Rumble. So, what about you? Which one do you think is going to be matchup?
Yeah, like as bad as it's going to be either the Undisputed Championship or the men's. And the men's is going to be the one that ends the show. So that's going to be the one that probably gets the most effort put behind it in terms of booking and attention from the backstage crew, because that's the thing that ends the show. Out of everything, that has to end properly.
I was gonna say
according to plan.
Now, mind you, I need to find all the Rumble like tapes, DVDs, whatever the fuck you want to say, and I gotta buy them. I have, I believe, 2 of them. One is 2010, and I believe the other is 23. Let me double check. It's literally right here. Okay. The 2 Rumbles that I have are 2022 and 2010. Now, let's see here. Like I said, I definitely need to see the others, but honestly, this one, you know, with the names that are here and the fact that they've done so much in their careers, Again, this is the new era, and honestly, I'm excited to see what this era that Triple H has comes up with. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the prediction for the 2025 Royal Rumble. Let us know in the comments who you would choose for the Rumble, whether it be the first entrant, surprise, whoever the Iron Man is, motivation, who you want to win, and who you think will win. We'd love to look at it and, see what you guys think. But that will do it for today. My name is B Money, as always.
And I am Rei Koneshiro.
And remember, ladies and gentlemen, as we always say, bro, in the CWE, 3, 2, 1, fuck PG. Thank you everyone for watching, and we'll see you later. Maybe in Clash in Paris. That's actually the next pay-per-view that Clash at the Castle is going to be at. Clash in Paris. But I don't know yet, but we'll see you next time. Peace.